Hey Indigo, how you doing? How you doing? Indigo. Hopefully people will come over here so we can talk about it. And I'll tell you what I mean. I'll tell you what I mean by that. Because it's something I actually been watching like for a while that happens like directly on YouTube. Even though it happens in other areas of my life, like other places, like I see it happening so much on YouTube. So I want to explain like what I mean by that. But let's see if we could get a couple more people up in here. Just a couple more. We get like 3 or 4 people in here, we're doing good. Just so we won't have to repeat ourselves. But how you doing today, Indigo? How are you? I started off. Hey, Tanya. I was about to do the. I was about to do this that unboxing, but I'll do that either later today or tomorrow. I thought today would be the day, but I want to have the topic on how people. Should I say respect? I think it has to be a form of respect, or has a. I don't know. Let's see if we get 3 people here. Tanya, I hope you're able to stay so you can give your input on it. Indigo is here. You doing good? Okay, you at work, boy? You at work, boy? Yes, I just want to get other people's perspective because I really think it might be something I don't understand. It could be just something I don't understand. Hey, Mark, how you doing? I'll be here, but I'm driving. Okay, yeah. Because so let me see. I said if we get 2 or 3 people, I'm good. I'm also at work. Boy, y'all too much with that. Y'all better stop being bored on those people clock like that. Lord, Tanya is too funny with that too. Because if she got to get anything done, she wait till she go to work and then she do it. And I got a cousin that be like, oh, she gotta be coming on really soon. She probably coming on this week. She has a hair company, with the wigs and everything. And when she's at work, like she literally says, I gotta get to work so I can do my work. I'm like, y'all so funny with that. Y'all be serious about that. Okay, so I said if we get 3 people in here, it's a go, right? Okay, so I think it's five people in here. So now listen, this is what I'm talking about. Y'all tell me if I'm looking too deep into it, or if you agree with me, or you can tell me reasons why you don't disagree with me. I mean, why you don't agree with me, and then maybe I could get a better understanding based on you disagreeing with me. You could give me some pointers about it, or some other ways to look at it. Okay, so like, I'm not saying like no content creator's name at all, but I noticed that it's been like numerous. I used to think it was like 1 or 2 content creators, but across the board, this is what I see, y'all. So say if I know, say if I know Mark, and if I know Mark sells books, and I know I like to go to Barnes and Noble. Like I can know Mark. Hey Chris, I can know Mark, but Mark is maybe a content creator who sells books, and then I can know Barnes and Noble because I've been going there, and then I'll say things like, "Yes, I like this book. You can get this book from Barnes and Noble," and you might even throw in "not sponsored," and say, "Yeah, go to Barnes and Noble. This is that." All the time, I know that Mark has the book, and I don't have no problem with Mark. It's just that, Mark, if you want me to say your name, I do promotions, and those promotions are blah, blah, Skippy dollars, whatever, whatever. Now, Mark may or may not have the money, but for sure, Barnes and Noble got the money, but you won't refrain from saying their name. You happy to say their name. Yes, Barnes and Noble, boom, 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 boom. You want to say that name, but then when it comes down to your common person that's with you, you want to make sure you refrain and say, you might want me to say your name, but you're going to have to run me $5, $500, whatever it is that you want to charge for that, just because that's your common person. Somebody, y'all make me understand that. Can y'all make me understand why people do that? I've never been able to understand that. I'm like, why is it so many times? It could be a store. You might know like somebody who sells clothes, and they might sell children's clothes or whatever. And you know that they have these clothes there. It don't matter if they black or white. It might be somebody that you just know they do clothes. They're a content creator. They sell the clothes, have the cutest little clothes. You won't say a word, but then you'll go in Target and say, look at these little outfits that they have for the girls and for the babies and for teenage boys, not sponsored. But I'm in Target. This and Can y'all make me understand? I should have did go live together on here. That's what I should have did a go live together so somebody could have clicked the button. But if y'all are able to type up in the chat, make me understand. Maybe I just want to understand. I want to understand it. Let me see. No, I can't help you understand because I don't either. It's so crazy. We live in a world where everyone just want to take charge. Wait. Yeah, want to take charge people, or I want to charge people for everything. For everything. Right. And that's what I don't understand. Like, let me see, girl, that cooking up deliciousness. Yes, they rather get it from you for free than buy it from them. Hold on. I'm trying to get that girl that. They'd rather get it from you for free than buy it from them. Wait, I'm confused, girl, dad. Rewrite that for me to get that. Let me see. Even the rich give away stuff for free, but those people who ain't rich gonna charge for everything. Like, that's crazy. They really don't support you then, right? Hey, Maritza. That's what I'm just thinking. I'm like, why would I say? I don't know. I'm trying to like think of something common. Like, what if I know? Like, why, even when people say, I watch this channel, they be like, I watch this channel. Y'all got to go watch this channel. They have, really good content. I've been watching them for I don't know how long. They cover topics of blah, blah, Skippy. Y'all got to go over there and look at them. And then they might have a fellow person that has a channel, and they'll be like, don't call those channel names in my chat. Don't call those channel names in my chat, because I don't call out other channels. I get paid for that. And I'd be like, but you just went and wanted to give me information on somebody who might have 1 million subscribers, but you don't want the person who might have 1,000 subscribers. You don't want their name mentioned in your chat because you want to charge the 1,000 subscriber person for promotion, but you don't want to charge the 1 million subscriber that might have products online. Might be a much more established channel that could be making thousands of dollars a month. But you do want to charge the person who just got out here and might have 1,000 subscribers. That does not make sense to me. I'm trying to figure out why we're so amped. It goes all the way down to, if you want to say, you don't want to say this person might sell clothes, but you want to be like, I got this Gucci belt, I just bought this Gucci, whatever. You want to talk about Gucci, somebody who don't need you at all, but you don't want to talk about the person who just started selling clothes. I don't get that. I don't get it. Let me see what y'all saying. Let me see. Maritza was in here. And hey, Brielle. Let me see. Indigo said, I don't like to refer a business not unless I have purchased from that person. My words is my bond, so I want it to be good. Yes, like your body bliss. I've and now recommended. Thank you. And that, you know what? And that could be. Let me do it I want to do it as a big example because I don't want to put that as like the forefront, because it's not. That's not. I don't even want to use that. But just say if you know someone that makes like these perfumes. Maybe they specialize in some perfumes. They only do all these specialized perfumes. They can have these really good smelling perfumes, and you're like, okay, yeah, they smell good. Maybe you went to a vending thing and you smell them or whatever, and you like, oh, they have some really good perfume. But then you'll get on here when you start wanting to talk about perfume, instead of you trying to say something about that person that makes perfume, you'll start talking about Versace. Versace don't need you, and the other person might not need you either. It just amazes me how sometimes in different cultures, it makes us feel good and feel like we can jump on a bandwagon or something or somebody that we feel is worthy of us putting their name in their mouth. But then in other cases, when it's like a more common person, and like you just said, Indigo, you might know all about their product too, but it's just that, no, if I know about yours, I need to charge you for that. But like if you up here, no, I don't want to charge you for that. I want to just grace your name for no reason at all. And that is just super weird. I was like, let me get on here and ask people, do they have a better understanding for me so I can better understand that? Or what the deal is. Lexi, what is it, girl? Let me see. Girl that said hi to Chris. Beautifully Hill said that part, Indigo. Yes, and you want to stand behind whatever. That's what I'm saying. It might be, but it might be something you even stand behind. It's just that you don't want to stand behind it if it's here without somebody giving you $1. But you'll stand behind it up here, and they don't. You ain't even expecting no dollar from them. But you want to charge somebody down here like that on. And if it's your business, I believe that you should charge. If something is your business, I think you should charge every time. It's just that I'm not going to feel like I need to charge people who I feel are on a lower standard than somebody else that I feel like is on a higher standard. It's not going to be based on that. It means I do this for my work and I'm going to charge everybody across the board. It's going to be unfortunate maybe if the lower standard can't afford it, but then the higher standard good that you can't afford it because I'm charging you too. Why can't it be equal? Why do you only have to charge people who are, especially if it's not any kind of wait, Lexi, especially if it's not any kind of mutual consensus of, with the higher person, you have a benefit that you're going to gain from them. So that could be like a switch off where it's not that much of a benefit down here. No, it's across the board. They're not thinking about you. You're not going to get anything benefit from them. They're not even going to acknowledge you. But the person down here would, I'm sure, acknowledge you. But you feel like they need to pay. You need to pay me. You need to pay me. Let me see. Girl Dad said, hit the like button if you have it. Thank you, Girl Dad. Cook it up. Let me see. Embryo said, right, Kim. Welcome to Get Your Big Ass Up. Memberships are, yes, memberships are available. Y'all see these people green in the screen. Y'all see them. Y'all see them. And Chris, thank you for your membership. You are the one big ass crew member I have. Thank you. And I appreciate the crew that got their name in the green in the screen. So Mark said, that's facts, Gamma. And I'm glad that I don't even associate myself with a lot of people with that mindset. I just see it like across more, probably because I do more YouTube now. I see it more across YouTube streets. Like I could be watching a channel and they'll just be talking about stuff and then they'll start talking about like a common name that I know and they'll be like not sponsored. And then then like next week I'll be looking on the channel and then somebody might say something in the chat and they'll be like, let me get you out of here. No self-promotion. Or no, don't put that person name in my chat. I ain't promoting nobody. But you just said, I'm like, y'all, make me understand. I just want to hit the, look at me listening to Embryo. Hit the like button, please. She said, yes, I just want y'all to make me understand why that makes sense, why a person may feel, because I want to understand. I'm not even want to go against you if you believe that. I just want to understand what are you feeling is the, what feelings do you have to say that it makes sense because of what? Because it has to make sense to somebody. It does. Let me see. Mark said a lot of people that look like ourselves won't support because they don't want to see you succeed, Mark. Do you think that has to be, maybe not in all cases, but definitely that has to be in some cases, for sure. For sure. But the thing about the thing about it, it's not even always somebody is even asking you. Like when you start saying like don't mention somebody in your chat, like say if I don't do it because I know how people are, but say if I put somebody's name in a chat of another channel in somebody else's chat, the other person I'm putting their name, they might not even know I'm doing this. They probably look like, no, I don't want you to put the name in the chat. They might not even know. But because you're so scared of whatever you're scared of, you don't want the name in the chat. You might not even know the person. It's just that all you know is you might feel that that person may not have what they need and you could possibly be what they need. You would rather say, no, I don't do that. Or if I do it, I charge $500 for the promotion to be able to do that. And that's fine if that's what you do. But why you don't charge the other people when you're saying Old Bay seasoning? I don't use nothing but Old Bay seasoning. That's all I use. Old Bay don't care nothing about you saying their name. Ain't probably not thinking about you for no sponsor, nothing. But you want to promote. But it might be another person seasoning that could be better. I don't know, maybe not better, but could be better. You could have tasted it and you taste that is better, but you don't want to say anything about their seasoning unless they pay you for promotion. But you can say Old Bay all day long and they not thinking about you. You're not going to get you ain't going to get a coupon for a free bottle of Old Bay. And you may send 100 people their way just by you saying it, depending on what kind of influencer you are. But you don't expect nothing from them. You don't want nothing from them. You just want to be able to say their name. But the next person who may have just started their business, you want to tell them, I want to charge you $200. You might have to sell 50 of those seasons to get the money to pay me just because I think little of you and I think very high of all bad. Thank you, Daddy. Because my daddy just didn't raise me like that. He raised me. He did not care. He made it very clear to me and my sister that, well, I wish my sister was here. You are not any better than anybody else. Nobody is, absolutely nobody is better than you. Like, you ain't better than nobody, but for sure, nobody is better than you. So that's why I don't understand where people get that thinking from, of thinking that you put yourself on a higher pedestal for any reason, to look down low on anybody for any reason. People might be in different circumstances. You can't see yourself being in that circumstance, but then that's fine. That's good. Don't be in that circumstance, but you better be careful, because anything could cause you to be in that same circumstance, and you can rock in that same boat real fast, real fast. Mark said a lot of people that look like, oh yeah, I got that. Okay. Tanya said, for example, operators, both of them throw down on my hair. So I recommend them all the time. Right, exactly. And then are you going to be saying, like, if you find out somebody who do hair, that do the celebrities' hair, you want to say, yeah, this name of that person, but then you don't want to say the person that does your name, that does your hair, because you need for them to pay you for your promotion? Which would be fine if that's what you do, but are you asking the celebrity person to pay you as well? And Brielle said, girl, I don't give a damn about the rich, because they are where I'm trying to get to. I'd rather help people who are trying to get rich. Exactly. But a lot of times, and I'm solely speaking, let's take Ambrielle, because Ambrielle's in here. Let's take Ambrielle for instance. Now, Ambrielle does the work of letting people get her service, and allowing her services to be purchased. So because she's in the business of doing coaching for social media. So when I tell somebody to call Ambrielle, I'm going to be telling them she sells this. So be willing to pay, because she sells classes. This is what she does for work. So therefore, that's what she does. Now, if I in turn say, you should get a channel. Okay, if you need help with this and that, I'm probably not willing to sell my classes because I don't work. Or if it's somebody else, say if it's Sorette, and Sorette said, yeah, I can help you do whatever. I'm not going to refer them to Sorette thinking that Sorette is going to probably charge them, because that's not what she do. She'll have time to do it or not. Or whereas to Ambrielle, she does this for business. If somebody's baking cakes, somebody loves to bake and say, I just love to feed the people. I love giving away cakes. One person I can say, okay, I need for you to bake me a cake. And they don't sell the cakes. They'd be like, okay, I'll send you a cake. But if I know another person that sells cakes, I'm going to be like, how much are your cakes? You sell cakes. I don't expect for you to give me a cake for free, because that's what you do. You're in the business of selling cakes. That's two totally different things. Two totally different things. So I think that when people are in the business of something, yes, they have all rights to say across the board, this is what I charge, but not charging it based on the level and the respect that I give you based on how much money I think you have or how much clout I think you have, that kind of thing. Let me see. Indigo said, I find out people are gatekeepers. They don't like to share so others can have the insight on a come up. Absolutely. Absolutely. I think that kind of stuff, people have different, thoughts when it comes to that. They do think like, well, I'm not going to do it because, it's going to be less for me, and whatever, I guess in whatever situation they're thinking that, they feel like it's going to be less for you, less for them. But I just personally think that anything that I can share with someone, that is no reason for me not to share it, because what is going to be for me is going to be for me. They're not going to be able to stop that. Like, I'm not going to put my power in man to say that you're able to stop something that was meant for me. Like when I started doing body butters, I used to do body butter like little parties. So like I go to the party and we set up, everybody have their drill, their little body butters, the oils, butters, or whatever they're using. And then people would say stuff like, but you showing them how to use them. I mean, how to make their own body butter. But I'm looking like, well, that would be good if people did make their own body butter. The only reason why I want you to buy it from me is because it's for convenience and you don't have to do it like anything else. We could actually probably make a lot of stuff that we choose to buy anyways. But it's not me thinking, well, no, I'm not going to teach those classes because they don't know how to make their own body butter. Like, what would be making me not want somebody to know how to make their own body butter if you can do that? That's ideal situation. I don't think that that's going to stop anything that's meant for me. I really don't think that. So you're right. That gatekeeping is something serious. Let me see. That's so true, Mark. Embryo said to Mark. Yes, Indigo. Embryo said, Mark said, it's the crabs in a bucket situation. It is. And not even so that you're trying to, like, dig down. I want to know why, when you're trying to be on a certain level, why is it that one group you can for and one group you can't for? Like, why do you want to bring them down, but you want to make sure they stay up? What's the mentality to say, well, I want to make sure they stay up for sure. They're up. I want to make sure they stay up. But I want to make sure I don't do anything to possibly allow you to be any better. Like, I don't want, thank you, Tanya. Tanya, you sent me $19.99. Good topic. Thank you, Tanya. I appreciate you. And Brielle said, they ain't thinking about them at all. Not at all. 100. That's why I don't be fanned out by celebrities or rich people. Yes, they're not. They don't have no reason to be thinking about you. Why would they think about? They don't know you. They're people like we are, and they have a group of people they know and a group of people they don't know. You're in a group of people they don't know. So why is it so important for you to even? I don't care for who you speak on, but like to try to like go out of your way. And I'm not even saying it's bad that you promote them. I'm not saying that you shouldn't say anything about the people who are rich. I'm saying while you're doing that, why do you want to knock the person down who is not in that status? Like, why you can't bring both of them up? Why can't I say I got a Ninja Foodie, but I found out that Tanya is starting this air fryer, and when she get the air fryer, I wanna try it. We should try it and see what the comparison is. I'm excited for it. That's exciting. Why you can't just say that for both people and just want both of them to be up? You stay up while you up. You try to get up while you down or whatever, instead of just feeling like, I don't want to say nothing to you. And if I do say something to you, give me the money for it, but you ain't got to do nothing. That's what I'm talking about. Like, what is the point? Let me see. Hey, big ass crew. That's right, Chris. Let me see. Mark said, I want to see everyone win. Hey, Corey. I want to see everyone win, Mark said. Like, what is the point? What is the point? Because, okay, I'm not going to say everybody I know, but I know with my personality, this is my personality. It's what I know for a fact. If I have, like, things just go, like, if I have whatever, I'm not even going to mention, like, specific. If I have whatever, and if it's too much for me, I'm just going to be calling my nephew, like, do y'all need it, whatever, because I got 3 of these. Y'all need, I got that, in me to say if I have too much of something, like say if it's something, I'm not gonna say like I start saying I got $10, you want 5 of it, not like that, but like too many things, or if I find out about something, my instinct is like, ooh, who can benefit from that? Let me call this person, that person, and that person. Those 3 people are really into that. They can get something from that. So I don't understand how people don't automatically have that in them, and what like Indigo said with that gatekeeping, what is in your mind and make you say, nope, I ain't saying nothing. I ain't saying that, because I just show y'all know I believe that you can't get nowhere without other people. I just think that you don't have to make other people your priority, but I think people make the world go around. So I think that's why we're all here together. If that's the fact, if that was true, it would have been one person. That's all. I just think we need each other, and why we feel like we have to knock somebody while they're down. I think that sometimes we do that to make ourselves feel good. I think it's a reflection of how you feel about yourself. That's my personal opinion. It could be a reflection about how you feel about yourself. That's why you feel like that about other people. Let me see. Embryo said, me too, Mark. And even if it means surpassing me, like, yeah, you want to be like, guess what? This person started right here, and now they are there. Like, isn't that a good thing? Hey, Sarat. Good afternoon, she said. Mark said, yeah, Embryo. I understand. You understand, Mark? Do you understand? Sarat said, hey to everybody. Hey, Carla. Everybody is speaking. Let me see. Embryo said, that's right, Kim. We are all equal. We are all equal. Hey, just here to laugh. We are all equal. Like, I don't care what nobody say. Like, I don't care what you feel like you are over somebody else, and that's fine. I'm not gonna say. Okay, some people feel. I think you should feel good about yourself. And I'm not saying it's a wrong or right way. I'm just saying the way I was raised and what's for me. What's for you might be somebody else might have the. And I understand when they say this. Some people say, "I feel like I'm better than everybody." And I don't think they mean they technically feel like they're better than everybody. I think they just saying, trying to say that they're capable of anything, and they're just using those words. But I hope they're not thinking really that they're better than anybody else. I just don't think that any person is better than me. And I don't, but at the same token, I just don't think I'm better than anybody else. I feel like everybody has the same opportunities at some point of their life when it's for them to have that opportunity. My walk of life is not somebody else's walk of life. I can't look at nobody that got $1 million and just be like, I can't feel like I ain't never gonna do that, or I can't feel like that I don't have the same capability. I feel like I might not want to do as much work as they're doing, or I might not want to work in that direction and get it that way. I might have some hindrances. I might have more contentment in my personality, things like that. But it still doesn't make the person, because of their bank account, it doesn't make the person better than me. And if I had the $1 million, it would make me a better person than the other person. I just don't think that have anything to do with the actual person, like a celebrity status or financial status, or some kind of position of power. I don't believe that. Abriel said, I just told a man that last night on live, because he said, I'm a huge fan of yours. Oh, wow, like using that word fan. A huge fan of yours. I said, I don't have fans, right? I don't have fans. And I've never referred to my supporters as fans. I don't like it. It's not fan. What is a fan? Let me see what a fan is. Okay. Now, if I get in the room with Vito, that might be a little bit fanned out. But it's going to be fanned out based on music. Like, based on the music, and like your swag that you have with your music, it's gonna be based on the respect I have for your music. I've been following you for so many years before you came out. It'll be something like that. But as far as fan, I don't think that social media gets you fans. I think it, like, you know how we've been watching TV all of our lives. So when we was watching like Bill Cosby, we were tuned in every week. We weren't fans of it. We were TV watchers of it. Like, that's what was out there for entertainment. So that's what we watch. That's just what we watch. We're not a fan of it. Like, let me look up what is a fan. Let's look up what is that, because I guess I just don't like that word so much. Let's see what Google says a fan actually is. Because why would I think somebody want to be fanned after me? Just because they're watching me as a form of entertainment, like a TV, or if you go to a concert or a comedy show, or somebody juggling in a parking lot. If I stop and look at the juggler, I'm a fan because I stopped to look at the entertainment. I don't see that. Let me see. Let me see. Fan definition. Let's see what they say. A fan, an apparatus with rotating. Oh, they're talking about that kind of fan. A device. Okay. Cool, especially a person or a part of the body. No, not that. That's a verb. What is the definition of a fan person? Okay, a fan, a person who is very interested in or admires someone or something. So a fan is a person who is very interested in or admires something or something. Fans may be enthusiastic supporters of a celebrity, sports team, or other interests. Maybe I just don't like the term fan, because then when I think about fan, I just think when you say it, it makes me feel like groupie. Like groupie. And I wouldn't think that I'm groupieing over nobody, and I don't think nobody like groupieing after me. It's just a matter of this. Social media is a new form of like socialization in a way. And then you're socializing with the person. It don't mean that you're fanned out. It don't mean that you're a groupie for them just because you turn on the channel. In some cases, some people can be. I'm just saying, like, in my case, I don't think of it like that. And I don't think of it like that for me and my channel. But I see what you said, Abrielle. Like, I would be like, not a fan, something else. Call it anything else but that. Beautiful Hill said, and also have offers to pay for a promotion, but I just do it for free. It doesn't cost me anything to shout somebody out. Exactly, Tanya. And even if it came to a time where you said, I'm starting to charge for promotions, then that means I just will probably expect for you to charge across the board and not still say you charge for promotions and then you're doing that for all the channels that come to you. But then we continuously hear you say stuff about larger channels that are not for like to your benefit in no kind of way. It's not gonna like help your business doing it or any kind of way. You do that for them. I think that's just like I don't know. I would be like, I would just question, like, I wonder why it's no problem for her to say that name. But with these people, when they come in her chat, they say they have 10,000 subscribers. They try to get to 15. She would tell them she's charging them $200. I would just question that. I always question it. That's what made me bring it over here today, because I question when people do that. I would just be like, I wonder what makes you think that that person is worthy and the other person is not. What's happening with that? TMC said, hello, Gamma moderators in chat. Hey, TMC. Indigo said, in my opinion, I don't think it's bad if a person offer you money to promote them, but I wouldn't ask to be paid. I think that, okay, no, if they offer, then that's a whole totally different thing. But when you say I wouldn't ask to be paid, if it was my job, I would ask to be paid. If it was my job, if it's not my job, if it's not my job to get paid from the person, why do I want to charge them? If it's not my job, that's not a part of my business. That's not a part of my portfolio. Because say I have some things like that I might bring to the channel that I try. Say for workshops. If I say for mindset workshops, that's $10. We charge $10 as maybe offered to members only. That's what it is. I'm selling that class at that point. I'm selling the class. That's my intention to say. I'm not going to go through doing this class until I get paid. So that's something I sell. So I can see people expecting that from me. But it's not like I'm going to say, I'm going to sell it to y'all, but then I'm going to, if somebody's at a certain status or whatever, I'm going to give it to them for free because I have a different mindset about them than I do y'all. You know what I mean, Indigo? So, yeah, I think that it's okay. I think it's across the board if people want to charge for like those different promotions. Because I think that's I've suggested to some people to do promotions because they have the numbers behind them. They have all the things that they need. I think it's smart business to add that to your business portfolio that you offer promotions. I'm just talking about for the people who want to look down on people and say, no, I'm not going to promote you for whatever about your product, your services or whatever, but I want to talk about people who are already at a certain status and promote them for no reason at all. Not for any money, no anything, just because I feel like I respect them more and not you because you haven't met a certain status. Let me see. Ambrielle said, right. Chris said, welcome to Get Your Big Ass Up. Hit that like button. Memberships are available. Mark said, it be family and friends that always want freebies or discount. Who was I talking to? Man, oh, my best friend. I always tell people, boy, we was talking about nails, my daughter, and she was like, you pay for your nails? And I was like, I always pay for my nails. I said every time. My daughter been doing my nails for like how many years? I don't know, more than 5 years, 6 years, 7 years, something like that. But ever since she's been doing my nails, every time she makes it her business to say, Ma, you don't have to pay me. Or she'll be like, why are you doing that? Why do you do that every time? She says it every time she does my nails. But I pay her every time, even if I got to cash app it to her or leave it on her table before I leave. Whatever I have to do, I do it because, not because she's my daughter, it's because I don't think of her no less than any shop that I've paid for my nails at for 30 years of my life. 40 years of my life. I've been paying people all my life. Why am I going to pick my daughter and say, I'm not going to pay you? I feel something. I feel like they're worthy of my money. I go to their shop, they'll charge me for this. If I want this extra thing, $5 more, 10 more. I'll go to them and I respect them enough not to ask no questions. Just say, how much is the bill? Give them the money. But then I sit in my own daughter's share, who I feel like does a better job than the shops that I go to. And even if she didn't, it wouldn't even matter. But if I sit in her chair, what do I look like saying, I think you should use your time up that you could have had somebody else sit in the chair, use your products, your talent, and get up and say, I'm going to leave up out of here and I'm not giving you nothing. I think that was me, and I don't think my parents would have did that to me either. But if I'm just thinking, how belittling does that feel like? So I don't care if it's your mother or not. There's nothing that a family member or a friend could do for me that I would feel like if other people are paying them for this, that I'm not going to pay them for. I don't care what it was that they had. Like Martha all the time, she makes these different oils for healing and all this kind of stuff. I'm never going to think this girl should drop me off something. If my arm hurt or something, she should drop me off something. Now, she don't sell it. She just make them up for people all the time. And I always tell her, why you don't charge people for that? That costs you so much. Those oils cost so much. It could be a little container like this for $100. And it costs so much. I'm not going to let you do that. And I'm going to Cash App you. If you Cash App me back, I'm going to block you off my Cash App because I respect people more that I know than the people that I don't know. So I'm always going to pay her. I'm going to pay her. I'm going to tip her because for one, I'm going to value her more than I do a shop that I don't know nothing about, that I'm just walking in, don't know the people, they don't know me from Adam. Why I don't want to pay my daughter? Why would I want to not pay my own daughter? I think that'd be a total disrespect. I would feel like I'm totally disrespecting her if I did that. We just finished talking about that, Mark. Those discounts, how we are so bad about thinking in the store we'll give them $20, no problem. But if you're selling the same thing and if you got it for $20, you'll be like, okay, can I give you 10 for that? Like, I don't think you're worthy of, well, you're not worthy for $20. So can I give you 10? They deserve 20, but you, will you take 10? That happens all the time. Thank y'all for hitting the like button. And Brielle said, yes, Mark. I go through that a lot. It's some strangers too. Wow. Hey, Real Spill. I hope I didn't miss nobody's name coming through here. Y'all let me know if I missed anybody's name. Real Spill. Tanya said, agree. Hey, Tea Time with Chrissy. Let me see. Hey, Chrissy. Let me see. Hey, Angel Mom. How far am I up here, y'all? Hey, Chrissy, a happy belated birthday. Yes, all those February babies. Uh-oh, Angel Mom. Sarette said, hey, Angel Mom, a Real Spill. Angel Mom said, what's your emoji on this page? The emoji is this. I don't know if one of my moderators is this, because in this page, I want us to keep each other accountable, a healthy lifestyle, mindset, finances, nutrition, all of that. So it's that little hand that goes like this, that crosses the fingers. That's what it is, Angel Bob. Let me see. Chris said, let me see. Hi, side note. What? Oh, why? Because he didn't come my birthday. Chris, that man was busy. He had a new wife. Sarette, she said because he didn't come to the party, my virtual party. He was with his wife. Let me see, Sarette. You already know. Chrissy said, I can't stand the word fans either. Yeah. As far as social media. It's supporters. Like, what's something new that you can say? So you can say subscribers. I don't like saying subscribers. That's why I call, like when I do a shout out for y'all for your birthdays, I say star subscribers. I say star subscribers because I don't feel right saying subscriber, because it's more than a subscriber. A subscriber can come subscribe to your channel and never come back. So I think it's like supporters. I'm going to think of a new name, y'all. I think I'm going to think of a new name. Y'all know I'll think of a new name about something in a minute. Just to use, because it's they are supporters, but it's just not only supporters. It's something else. I'm going to come up with a name and I'm going to put it on my community wall, whatever I come up with today, because it's definitely, they are definitely supporting you before they become fans, because even a fan don't have to do nothing for you. They don't have to do nothing for you. They don't have to even watch you. They could be a fan of you. Like Vito, I'll never watch. I'm sure he got some kind of page or something. All I do is listen to that music and I'm done. I don't go hunting him down. So I think I seen one video of him and his wife in the wedding, and then I watch his music videos. But that's about it. I don't do anything to support this man. Like I don't support him in no kind of way. I don't know. I got them downloaded on Apple. I don't know. That's as far as the support goes. So even with the community we have here, Chrissy, it's still a matter of being a supporter versus a subscriber, but definitely not a fan. A fan is like, I don't like that. I don't like that. I know some people like it. I know some content creators, y'all probably know what I'm talking about. They'll call those people, this thing just keep getting stuck on everything. They'll call those people fans in a minute. I'd be like, oh, I could be. And they agree with her. They agree with her too. They think they the fans too. I'm like, y'all just different. They don't mind the word. I don't like that word. Let me see. Embryo said, me either. Kim, I don't like it either. Yes. Suresh said, okay, right. Chris, y'all leave it alone. TMC said, Angel Mom, the palm tree. No, the palm tree is for my son, and that's it's Gamma's World. Even though I love my palm tree everywhere because it's a representation of my son. But this is the emoji for the shadow because we want to be locked in and holding each other accountable. So that's why it's that. Embryo said, that's what's wrong with a lot of these content creators now. Thinking they got real fans. Like they had blew up and you think you got a fan somewhere. You better get somewhere and sit down. You better get somewhere and sit down. Because they do say stuff like fan pages, like for music artists. Like I remember it used to be like fan pages for like Michael Jackson and stuff like that. But then those were like groupies and fans and stuff like that. You know, people who go cry in the audience and stuff like that. That kind of stuff can be fans. And I guess that's my mindset. I'm thinking about people that's doing stuff like that, that's falling out, crying, passing out, doing all this stuff at concerts. I'm thinking like you are fanned out, but not nobody who comes to just listen to your conversation and just want to socialize with you virtually. How they fans? Because they just want to listen to you talk. That don't make no sense to me. Angel Mom says, so we're fans. No, we don't fan. We are not no fan, Angel Mom. Fanatics. So I said fanatics. Lord, everybody else said, I don't care what they definitely say. I don't have any right. They can't. That's what they want to do because some of the people be over there agreeing. Yep, we the fan. I'd be like, okay. Or they'll come in the comments and they'll say something to those people. They'll be like, I've been a fan of yours. They'll say it. If they say they feel like they're a fan, they feel like they're a fan. I don't feel like I'm a fan, and I don't feel like nobody's a fan of me. So if they got the fan situation going on over there, then maybe I can't knock it. I can't knock it. Let me see. So I said, I will never. Angel Mom said, fan, supporter, whatever. I love you and your content. Thank you, Angel Mom. I love you too and your content too. Let me see. Beautifully Hill said, God takes care of me because I take care of people. I'm good. That's right. And that's the only thing you should be worried about. Me too, Angel Mom. Real Spill said, yes, I can agree, Indigo. Sometimes people don't always do for others. If it doesn't benefit them. Yeah, that's the thing. If they don't see a benefit, it's like, I can't do nothing for you because I don't see no benefit from you. That's such a crazy way to think because your benefit is not going to come from them a lot of times. Your benefit is going to come straight from God. It might not have nothing to do with that person. I got to tell y'all something else too that happened last night. Let me see. But also some small businesses overcharge. Yes, they do. They do. And you should know if this is a small business that's overcharging just because they just try to be greedy, or if it's a small business that have to overcharge because they don't have the means of running their business at a cheaper in a cheaper way than a bigger business. Bigger businesses are going to buy more things at less of a charge because they can buy in bulk. They're going to have cheaper shipping rates because they can buy in bulk. They're not buying like one or two. They're buying 200, 300. So if it's those reasons, like because I understand stuff like that, depending on what the product is, I look deeper into it to see if you just try to do something just because you know you can, or if it's because business operations, you are not able to give a cheaper price. Embryo said, that's true too, Saret. Chris said, everything at the hair salon is a la carte now. Is it, girl? You don't be in no hair salon. What you mean, like, what you mean by a la carte? What they do there, Chris? Indigo said, you're right. Hey, Terrence. Hey, got my chat. Hey, Terrence. Chris said, hi to Terrence, and TMC and Indigo did too. Terrence said, I do the same with my family. I pay my dad when he does your brakes on your car. Terrence said, you should. Like, why? Why would your own father that's doing the same job get $0 and you'll go to a what you call it, a car maintenance shop or whatever, and pay them $300 or $400? What made your dad be so much less worthy of the person at the shop that might have been just the third pair of brakes they ever put on in their life? They could have just got hired there, but you'll disregard your dad's whole history of him being a mechanic before and knowing exactly what he's talking about, probably having more experience than everybody at the shop, and say, I'm not going to give you nothing. I'm not going to give you nothing. That's ridiculous. Angel Mom said, hey, Terrence, and Real Spill did too. Terrence said, I tip them too, just like I do everyone else. Yes, absolutely. It's just a rule. When I get my nails done with my daughter, the nails itself, I'm sure, like if she charged anybody normally, it'll probably be about $60. Okay, so I'm going to probably just, not that I would never tip nobody $40 at no shop. No, I wouldn't give them the $40 on a $60 job. But because it's her, every time I sit there, and y'all know I don't keep my nails done all the time. I don't care about that all the time. But I will give her just $100 bill. One, because I'm going to pay her for a service. I'm going to tip her, and she's my daughter. And through that tip, I just want to let her know, like, to keep going, that I appreciate her, or, you know, whatever. It's a lot into the other $40 that I give her. But that's just what I'm always going to do until I can't do it. I'm sure, what if it comes a day where I can't do it? She may have to do my nails for free for the rest of my life. Then I'm sure she's going to do it. But if I'm able to give her the money, I'm going to give her the money, and I don't care about that. I'm proud to be able to say I don't have to pay you. I can pay my daughter. That's a benefit to me to be able to say that. Gabrielle said, my cousin did that gamma for the event that he booked me. Oh, for the evening that he booked you and Tanya to host. I tried to give him a discount, and he said no. If I pay the YouTube man, if I paid the YouTube man, I could pay you. I respect him so much for that. Exactly. Like, no. How much is it that you charge everybody? Give me that price, and that's what I'm going to give you. Because it's a lot of, like, if it's somebody close to you, it's going to be like, take Ambrielle. Ambrielle sell the coaching classes, but it's a lot of stuff that she done gave me by just giving me a call and saying, blah, blah, Skippy, did you know that? Start doing this, start doing this. And she'll say stuff like that. So that's going to come along with that. But when it's something that they're selling, if she's selling the class, I'm never going to call her and be like, Ambrielle, how much is your class? And she say $100. I'll be like, okay, you think I could give you like 50? I'm not going to do that. For what reason? Before I do that, I won't take the class. I'm just not going to do it. Let me see. You agree, Terrence? Yes. Angel Mom Real Spill said 100, 100. I hope everyone is doing well, Terrence said. So I said, hey, Terrence. You at the court? Oh, you at the courthouse. I thought you meant the tennis court. Oh, you at the courthouse? Okay, okay. Okay, let's see. Carla is in here. So I said, you are way up there. You are way up there. What you say, Saret? Girl, you know, but I forgot. Let me see. TMC said, if you can build up a stranger's business, why do you want to build up your own family business? Pour into your own real talk. Exactly, TMC. Like, I'm going to be so proud of you. I'm going to be the first one. Like, if somebody, like, I got a friend. Oh, I talked to her the other day, y'all. She been on here in the chat before. Her name was Vanessa. We grew up together. She lived in the back. She lived on one side of the street. It was an alley between us. And I lived on the other side of the alley. Not between streets, but the other side of the alley. So, at a time in our life, we were best friends for years. We did everything. And up to this day, I keep in contact with her. But she called me the other day. We had a good talk, caught up on everybody. Ooh, and it's so sad when you get so old. They start talking about this person ain't here, this person ain't here. Ooh, that's depressing. But we caught up with everything. We planned on going to lunch or whatever. But we were talking about. Wait, what was I about to say? Dang it. What was that? Somebody said something. Or I forgot. But I don't know. I talked to her. Her. This is what I was about to say. And she's an artist. So all when we was younger, she was always drawing. I mean, like, she always was drawing everything, like pictures all the time. So now to this day, she has her own card company, y'all, where she's had it now for about probably at least 15 years, probably now, 10, 15 years. And she does the drawing. So, of course, she uses machines and stuff now with it. But her mom passed away maybe maybe like 20 years ago or so. But she names the car company after her, and it's inspired by her mom. But when I found out she was selling cards, like I was so happy that that's what she ended up doing after me seeing what like where her drawing originated from. I was so proud of her. And the first time that I found out she was selling her cars and had created her company or whatever, I was like, I think I bought like $100 worth of cards. I was like, give me this, and I have a whole. I still got the bag. I gotta find the bag. I still have a bag full of cards. Still got them. Bought so many that I just still have them because they're different for different occasions. For couples, it might be like a black couple for anniversary, Father's Day, all of this. I bought a whole bunch of them, but the reason why I did that is because I know how many times I buy a card. So if she is out there buying cards, I want just about everything you got over here. I'm so proud of you. I don't have to buy them for a long time, but I definitely want to put my money where it was with her because I mean, knowing her, I know her background on it. Why am I going to go in there? Hallmark is asking like $7 to $10, probably $15 for a card now. Why would I go to them? And I know this girl makes cards over here. It's no way I'm going. Even now, if I feel like I need a card, I know people don't do cards a lot anymore, but if I feel like I need a card, I'm probably going to tell her. Because I could tell her a story. I can say, I need a card. This person is this. She'll create that story and create a card. Why am I going to go to Walmart for that? I'm not doing not Walmart. Hallmark. I'm not doing Hallmark for that. So, like, that's just an example of, like, what was the Indigo said that? Oh, no, TMC said that. About how we want to build somebody else's business, but not people that we know. Let me see. Terrence is speaking to everybody. Like the audience or a community, right, Indigo? Right. Yes. Embryo said, yes, we know. Ooh, baby. Where's it out? Okay, thank y'all for those accountability hands, y'all. I see y'all. I forgot the emote. Carly, you forgot. You forgot Real Spill said, they think they're some real deal celebrities. I was a fan of Immature, the group. Right, yeah, I think people who did that more like, that was just like something that came, I don't know where it originated from, but I know it was more common when you were talking about like music groups. People you know you ain't gonna never get a hold to. And if you do, it ain't gonna be on, most likely 99.9%, it's not gonna be on a personal level. So even if you fanned out about that kind of stuff, that's more realistic than to say somebody saw somebody over a camera, social media, and now they're a fan of yours. Fan for what? What you do for them to be a fan? What happens for me to feel like I want to be a fan of somebody? Let me see. Chris said, I tried to follow them to baby when I was 12. Chris, you, oh my God. Let me see. Sherelle said, Chris, okay? Hey, good food. How you doing? Everybody say hey to good food. Positive energy. Hey, Embryo, Carla, she said. And Chris and Angel Mom and Saret. Chris said, at the hair salon, you have to pay separately for each service. Shampoo, conditioner, blow dry and trim. Now, y'all know I ain't been. When is the last time I've been in the salon? I mean, other than get my hair twisted. I would say in the last, I'm going to say, the last 10 years. Let's say last 10 years. Okay, let's take off the 3 years for the hair. So, in like the last 7 years, I'll say, or I'll take it back further than that. I'll say like in the last probably 20 years, I've probably been in the salon like 5 times. I'm so turned off from salons because I used to go every week. You know, back in the day, if you got to go out on the weekend, you be in that salon every week, getting the goddess spray, getting the wrap, getting the body wrap, getting the this and freeze waves, getting the bobs, everything every week. And I think I did that so much in my life that at some point I just said I'm not going back because I think my patience wore. I just wasn't willing to be spending 3 or 4 hours in there sitting up under the dryer waiting for them to finish another client to do their hair. I think I got disrespected so much with them just having all those people in there, thinking I had an entire 6-7 hours to go through all of this with them just to get my hair done. One day I just woke up and said, I'm done. That's it. I'm not going back. I'm learning how to put my own relaxers up in here. I'm doing my own hair. And I just been doing it ever since then, so I don't know about that stuff. And I definitely don't need to go to one now. When I get my hair twisted, like literally, I am out of her chair most of the time between an hour and a half. It takes her no time to do my hair. Good Food said, that's a real benefit. Definitely your nails are always like, thank you, Chris. Carla said, I don't worry about getting my nails done. I do. You do your own nails, Carla? My daughter does press-on sets. She makes customized. They go there, they get their nails fitted for, you know, for the size, and then she'll create whatever she would normally create on their hands, and she sells it. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I don't know exactly, but those things be running like maybe like $40, $50 or something for that set. And she do them like you customize your length, all of that. So yeah. Let me see. Good Food, Positive Energy said, like my 14-year-old can braid hair good instead of me getting their hair braided. I'll let my daughter braid her siblings' hair, save money and time. Okay, Good Food. And Brielle said, not YouTube, man, sis. I thought that this is what you were saying at first. So you said, okay. I thought that's what you were saying, but I was like, well, maybe she said YouTube. That is too funny. Everyone else said Indigo. My supporters used to put that in my chat, and I was like, what is white? What is YouTube? I was like, what is YouTube? And they had to tell me. Oh, well, you was like, what was YT? And they had to tell you it was white. Okay, they use YT for white. I didn't know that. Abrielle, that's cute. Oh my gosh. Carla said, I agree with you on the cards. Why buy a card? My nose just itching. Why buy a card from Walmart if you know someone makes? Yes, it creates cards to save you a little money. Yeah. And even if it would have been a little bit more, I'm sure I did, especially the way they cost now. Maybe I would have saved, maybe I wouldn't. But even if I wasn't saving any, like I know this girl's doing this with her bare hand without the, you know, comfort of her house of creating a business. That alone is enough for me to say I'd rather pay another $1, $2. Like that alone is worth it to me. And he goes say, Gamma, you can call your followers your audience or your community. Yeah, I saw that. You were saying like audience or community. Yeah. That's what the comment was. Yeah, I knew that's what it was. Like you were just giving me names that like other things. Yes, Carla said, yes, Gamma, I do my own nails. I had took a trade on doing nails. Okay, and hair, but I still have a lot to learn. Okay, yes, my daughter started doing nails when she was like she was in school, maybe since she'd been like 16 years old. She started way back then, but she didn't start. I think it's going on about, I don't know where exactly, maybe 10 years that she just been solely out there doing them for everybody else. But she did it for her and like people she knew for a lot of years. But she been working on nails a long time. Hey, Brood the funny guy. You came back. I remember you from yesterday. Good Food says, so YT is white and you're not white. All right. Oh my God. Y'all. So last night, let me tell y'all this. I'm not opening this today. I did have intentions of opening this, but I don't think I'm opening it today. Unless I come back to do it. I doubt if I'm gonna come back to do it. So I might do it tomorrow. But okay. So let me see. So last night, this was so funny because I don't know. I probably told y'all about this guy before. I told y'all about him before. I told y'all about that we met when we were teenagers, right? And I always talk to him like every couple years because we make sure that we check in on each other. Remember I told y'all Mama was there. She was telling y'all about how we used to run up those phone bills because we had to break up because his parents moved out of town. And so, of course, that was it for that. Like, even though we tried to keep it going for a while, it was just he was in one state, I was in another state, and then we're gonna be able to be whatever, just too late. It's just that was it. So, but remember when Mama was telling y'all about how I used to have all those phone bills or whatever? That was the guy. So he called me last night, and it was so good to hear his voice, whatever. But it's so, now he never been married. I was like, child, you never got married all this time. Just I can't believe it. So he finally had his kids really late. I believe that he was probably almost 40 before he started having his kids. Carter said I've been doing my nails a long time before I took a trade or hair. Okay, yeah, because like your experience is going to be in your practice anyways, and you need that regardless of what you learn in school. So yeah, so I ended up talking to him last night, y'all. He called. It was what time was it? It seemed like it was late too. I don't know why he always. I'm gonna ask him why you always call my house late, because I think that's crazy for you to call my house late, because I know I be single a lot, but you don't know that I'm single, and like people would look at me crazy if I could possibly be with somebody else and you just calling me at 11 o'clock at night. I don't think that look right, and I don't think I would be calling your house at 11 something at night either. But he called me and I ended up talking to him for about an hour on the phone, and it was just so. It is so I don't know what the word is. It's so good to hear from somebody from, even though it's so, and I probably talked to him like the last time probably about 4 or 5 years ago. No, maybe did I talk to him when my son passed? I don't know if I know I text him, but I don't know if I actually talked to him. I'm not sure, but I know he came to my dad's. He came to my dad's funeral, or whatever, and so all of that. But it was good to talk to him, and I was like, "Do you think it's just so strange? I don't care how many years go by, we still connect and check on each other, and not to even be thinking about nothing like no rekindle or nothing like that. He literally lives his life. I literally live my life. But to have somebody that you met like in 19 like 86, and you still to this day can, like, I think that if I didn't have, he still has his number after all these years, so I probably could call that number. I don't be calling that number, but I could get in touch with his mother if I wanted to. I could get in touch with his sister, and I was like, that was so good to hear him. And of course he ended it with, I love you, right? I love you, or whatever. And I was like, yeah, I know you. I really do think you do. And he was like, and I'm gonna love you forever. And I was like, I think you will love me forever. Because it was just like, when you're that young like that, we never did have a reason why we broke up. It was just because our parents separated us. I wasn't moving there. He wasn't moving here. He, of course, wanted to be away from the snow, and I'm not leaving my family. So it could just never be. But it was really nice to hear from him. I said, I got to come back and tell y'all, the person that I just finished talking about with the phone bills called me last night. I was talking to him. I said, Mama going to try to say that we only had those bills for 2 months. He was like, we had those bills for like a year. He was like, he said, I never did tell you, but he said 1 month his bill was $700 and some dollars. Y'all, that's remember when we even looked it up last night. I was like, how much was the cost? We looked it up and it was 50 cents for the first minute, and then after that it was like whatever the minutes were. I didn't look at the minutes after that, but the first minute would be 50 cents. Then after that, he said that his father threw him up against the wall for that one time. He said that $700. He said, I never did even tell you that. He said, I got that $700 bill. He said his father threw him up against the wall for that bill. I was like, are you serious? I wasn't getting abused for the bills. My mama was making me pay the bills, but she abused me for the bills. But yes, he said his daddy threw him up against the wall, y'all. I was like, what? Let me see. Good fool said, I thought white tea was YouTube. I thought it was too, but I kind of knew what she was saying in the text that she was saying it. But I was like, well, maybe she said YouTube because it is what people say. Carter said, I've been doing, okay, I got that. Good fool said, he establishing you not on a relationship. What you saying, good fool? What are you thinking about that? Like, yeah, I'm always, next time I talk to him, I'm gonna be like, why do you do that? Don't do that, because anything can be the situation. Well, first of all, I wouldn't answer for you or whatever. Then he gonna say, turn on the light and let me see, and let that man know that you're on the phone. I said, first of all, there is no man here, but if it was the man here, I would not be answering the phone for you. I'm never going to be with a man that's going to allow me to answer the phone of another man and sit up on the phone. First of all, I wouldn't even disrespect him like that, and you ain't gonna never have that kind of clout, okay? I would have smashed that, go to voicemail so doggone fast. Let me see. Good Food said, being in a relationship. Oh, wait, what you said? He establishing you. Not being in a relationship. Wait, dang, I stepped away. She said, yes. Good Food said, dang, I was too. When you met him, yes. Hey, CC's, where are you doing? How are you doing? Yes, that was in 1986. Like 1986. We lived together twice. I told him, I said, we were just trying to be so grown. We had two apartments together. Well, one was like a duplex and an apartment together. We were just always trying to be so grown. We just knew that we would get married. We knew that we would be together forever. And we were just too doggone grown. And the only reason why we actually broke up is because our parents separated. But we just thought we wanted to do everything like we were just so doggone grown. All the time. Like, I don't know. I said, why was we in such a rush to be grown like that? We just couldn't even enjoy life, just acting like you married to somebody at 18, 17 years old. That didn't make no sense. I gotta ask mama, get some control over your kids. Carla said, hey, CC World. Right, Carla. Indigo said it's hard to date. Again, after so many, yeah, that'd be too many years. Like, that's just too many years. Like, people are not even, I'm not even sure, I don't talk to him enough to even know if he's still the same person. Like, people think you could just go, I don't know, it works sometimes for people. I know a lot of people who went back and got people they were in high school with, and it might work. That means if you mature in the same direction, that will work. But a lot of times when you are not, hey Lisa, when you don't know people or you're not around them for some years, you don't know who they turned out to be. People change from 18, 19, or 28 and 48. Like, all kind of stuff change. They're not even the same people, probably. So I don't know if I could ever do that. But it just be, and we do the same thing. Like, uh, um, every like 4 or 5 years, I talk to him, but he gonna say, you know, we were supposed to get married. I said, I do believe that we were supposed to get married. He gonna say, but your ass kept going to the courthouse, lying to the men. No, he said, you kept going to the church house. You kept going to the church house, lying to the men. I said, I didn't even get married in no church for none of the men. It was a courthouse for one, and it was a chapel, one in Vegas and one in Wisconsin Dells. It was a chapel I went to. I didn't even lie in the church house. He said, yeah, but you kept on going there, lying to the men, making them think you wanted to be with them. I said, I did want to be with them. You didn't want to be with the man. You know I'm your husband. I was like, boy, bye. Let me see. Chris said, welcome to Get Your Big Ass Up. Hit the like button and your memberships are available, y'all. Those memberships are available for y'all. Indigo said, no, give it a try. He might be the right person. That's why God is bringing it back. No, he always come in my path. He always come in. Like, if anybody passed away in his family, he'll text me and let me know. And if anybody passed away in my family, I let him know, you know, whatever. But no, because I'm never moving there. And he definitely never moving here. He can't take the snow. And I'm never moving there, so that could never work anyways. Let me see. Just listening, Lisa. Okay. Good Food said, be careful because people do change and things change as well. Yeah, they do. They do. Absolutely. Hey, Lady Charisma. Hello, get me and my high school boyfriend hooked back up in 2011 and we got married in 2013. We knew each other since 850. Are you serious, Lady Charisma? Let me see. You said 2000. You were in high school. Okay, what was your years between high school and 2011? Cause let me see. It's been it's been at least like 30 years since I've been with him. Like at least 30 years. So I can't even see that. But how many years in between? Okay, so what was 1985? Like from 1985 to 2011? 26 years? I can't see it. And that child has never been married. It's like, what's the reason why you never been married? Like, I don't know. I don't think, I don't know. I did ask him how his kids were doing. They were doing good, but like he might have like underage kids or something. Like I don't know really what he doing there. I can't see that. I can't see that. No. Lisa Parker said, hey, Lady Charisma. Lady Charisma said, yes, 26 years. Dang, that is such a cute story. But Lady Charisma, did things change? Not change for the bad, but were there things that like were really big changes that happened in between it that you had to like conform to? We both been married before. He found me on Facebook. Are you serious? That is so cute. I don't think I would want to do that. That would not with him. I wouldn't want to do it. But that is so cute because y'all probably was still in the same state. That made things probably easier. That might have made things easier. I don't know because I'll never ask about like how he lived in his like personal life. So I don't think that would like work. That is so cute of a story though. Nothing really changed. Just the same people. I think that I'm like the same person. I don't know. People always say you act the same. You act like the same person. I think like I am pretty much. He act like the same person too, but I just can't see it. I'm not used to just going back to that. I've never went back to a relationship, so that's hard for me to do is to go back. And I guess just the thought of going back to something is like, I never did that before. Let me see. In the same state or city. Well, that was good. That is so cute, Lady Chris. I'm so happy that y'all found each other again. Man, Good Food said, my baby has started walking literally 3 days before her birthday. Good for her. Good Food. Good for her. Bobby Jr. was 14 days after his birthday. This boy was 1 day and 14 days old before he walked. I couldn't believe it. I was like, something's wrong with my child. I couldn't believe it. So he, that's when he walked, but Asia was walking at 9 months. So it was crazy, like night and day. I think it was a beautiful story. Yes, Lady Charisma. That is a cute story. I love stuff like that. I love hearing about people who rekindle like high school sweetheart. It is fun. We were in high school when we met, but we didn't go to the same high school. We didn't go to the same high school. We was brought up in the same neighborhood. We was brought up in we lived like 5 blocks away. 5 blocks away. But our neighborhood was like everybody knew everybody. So he lived like 5 blocks away. And it was weird. He lived like 5 blocks away. But my friend Vanessa that I told you about, she's the one who actually introduced us. She introduced us. But we didn't go to the same school. Let me see. Your daughter started walking at 14 months. Ooh, she really took her time. She really took her time. Carter said, Lady Charisma, I love hearing stories like that as well. Yes, that is so cute. That is so cute. And I always say, hey, I wish I was able to like spin the block and go back with people because it's like a better chance of me not being like scared of the people because I'm so scared like online dating and stuff like that, like the dating apps and stuff like that. The only and I always say I want to date somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody. Only other thing is going back and spinning the block on people you already know, but I just can't see doing that. I can't see doing that. Let me see. Lady Charisma said, I love you. Oh, okay. Good Food said, wow, Lady Charisma, 14 months. Yeah, 14 months, she said. People, wait, pop the balloon. I don't think those people, I've only seen it to make a short of it, but those people are probably not staying together. Do they say any success stories came out of that? Because they act like they just there to be silly. Good Food said, Carla, you have a love story brewing up. Okay, what did Carter say? Oh, because she said she liked to hear stories like that? Let me see if she said something before that. I think it was a beautiful story, Lady Chris. Okay, maybe she just said you might have one brewing up too. Carla said, not yet, Good Food. Not yet. Let me see. Marcus said, hey, the Good Food. Lady Charisma said, he and I went to different schools. Okay, we met on the phone. His cousin was dating my friend. Okay. I do not really remember why we broke up. And he does not remember either. Right. Back then, who was that I was telling? I was telling my best friend was talking about when I was telling her, like, God, if it could just, I almost am saying to myself, do I just try somebody I've already talked to before, at least I already know about those people? And she was like, but you don't want to go back to somebody who didn't work. I was like, but a lot of my relationships wasn't about it not working. It was like, it just probably like faded out. Like, Back then, if I got like bored or something like that, it would just like fade out. It was a lot of ones that fade out. It wasn't no problem. I don't have like one person that it was a problem with. I only got a problem with my kid's father. That's because he was my husband, but he wasn't the father I wanted him to be to my kids. So that's the only reason why I got a problem with him. I didn't have no problem with him. I don't be having a problem with nobody. Let me see. Good Food said, yes, she's waiting. Marcus said hi. Good Food is saying hi. When I do, I will tell my story. Oh, Carla said she'll tell her story. She said when she get in something, she gonna tell her story. Hey, Mark. Lady Charisma said, Good Food said, Carla waiting on her old sweetheart to come back. Maybe he's coming, Carla. That's what Good Food said. That's what Good Food said. Lady Charisma has a good story, but I don't know. And it's weird because the couple of people that I talked to, and because I always thought all my life, stuff always had to be like a whole relationship. So for like the relationships that I had in high school, not every one of them, it probably was only like 2 or 3 little boyfriends I caught myself having. Only one of them is still living. They're not even here. Let me see. Good Food said Carla waiting on her. Okay, Carla said it's not an old sweetheart, but I am trying to start something with someone new. Okay, Carla. Girl, you gotta start it and finish it. Seal it in. That is too funny. Y'all, for everybody who has come in who does not know that this channel is monetized, it is now monetized. So y'all think about getting y'all memberships over here. Tomorrow I got to come back live. No, don't get it twisted. We do have our issues like most married couples. Yeah, that wouldn't have nothing to do with y'all rekindling, I'm sure. Tomorrow, I am going to come live and I'm going to do this. I thought about doing it later because I really wanted to get it out of this box today. Because I'm excited about seeing, because see how it had, ouch. Oh, y'all. See, that's why I can't be picking up on stuff. It has this zone, see right here? It says zone 1 and zone 2. And so like in this one, I guess you can like be air frying something at 400 for 28 minutes. Over here, you could be roasting something at 360 for 18 minutes or whatever. So it has a dual basket. Y'all see that? Ooh, this thing is heavy. It has a dual basket on it. So you could be cooking 2 different things at 2 different times. So I was going to finally take this out of the box to get me motivated to get the other one out and give it to my mom or Asia, whoever I'm going to end up giving it to. Let me see. Okay, Carla. Good Food said. Lady Christmas said, now don't get it. Okay, wait, we got that. We got that. Lisa said, nice. Yes, I want to come back and do that probably tomorrow. I don't know. I'm just hoping that the baskets aren't too little. We'll see. Non-stick crisper plates. Yeah. Hi, Mother Dora. How you doing? How are you? She said, hey, got my mods in chat. Okay, y'all. I'm going to let y'all go. We've been on here a while. I don't even know how long. Oh, we've been on here over an hour. Oh, my God. Running my mouth real hard. Okay, over an hour. Y'all have a good day. What is today? Wednesday. Tomorrow, we have game night over on It's Gamma's World. Hopefully, we'll have a game night over on this channel this weekend. Remember the things we have game nights on over here is going to be something about healthy lifestyle, mindset, nutrition, finance, things like that. That's the kind of games we'll have over here. And hopefully we'll get a chance to have on this weekend. But tomorrow is game night over on It's Gamma's World. And I'm hoping that we will be able to play Deal or No Deal. That's what I wanted to play. I just love hearing love stories. Me too, Carla. Especially when the elders talk about their life coming up as well. Yes. So, yeah, hopefully we're playing Deal or No Deal. If I could get everything set up, because I got to set up all those cameras, do all the different stuff to show the cars, and another one to get the chat. All of that. So I'm going to try to get it together so we can do Deal or No Deal. Gamma, did you try out the walkie pad? Yeah, I did. The short is over there. I did it this morning when I first got up. And I did it yesterday. I put the short out. Lisa, you go look on my up under my shorts. I don't know if it's the last short I did over here. I think it is the last one I did. But yep, I did the short. Yep, Good Food said yes, Carla. So yes, Lisa, make sure you check out that short, okay? All right, thanks everybody. Thanks Tanya for the super chat of 1999. I appreciate you so much. And I don't think nobody became a wait. Did anybody become a member while we was over here today? Trying to scroll up to see. I don't think so. But some of my members was in the building. I appreciate y'all. And it won't let me scroll all the way up. I appreciate for all that green in the screen to everybody else who came to participate in the chat. And I will see y'all hopefully tomorrow on a game night or tomorrow open up this foodie. Ninja Foodie 2 basket with air fryer. Do a basket thing in here. Okay, let me make sure nobody say nothing before I get out of here. Man, I scrolled all the way up. Okay, have a good day, Lady Christmas said, everyone. Okay, I will see everyone later. Love hanging out with you all and love you all as well. Okay, Carla, love you too. I didn't have another relationship. Let me see. I don't have another relationship in me. This one is your last one, Good Food? Oh man! Hopefully you don't have to worry about it no more. Hopefully it will be definitely be your last one. I hope so. I hope that for you. Okay, have a good day, everyone. Lady Christmas said. Okay, y'all. See y'all later. Thanks for stopping by.